Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raggedy Pack, episode 2 of season 3 of The Mandalorian. No Kojo today, as he is off in some Jack Sun area doing job things, so he's not here. But we have me and Corey, and the show must go on. Last week's episode, Corey, wasn't exactly what we really looked for. In an season premiere, I was trying to come up with the right word for a season premiere episode. It's a little underwhelming.
Yeah, it was a setup episode. If anything, pretty short and to the point. We know we got like a little side mission. We're trying to get, what's the droid's name? IG-11?
Yeah, I think so.
We're trying to get IG-11 repaired, and basically, Mando wants a team to go to Mandalore with. We also went and talked to bo-katan, and she's like, "No, I'm good. I'm chilling."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I saw a couple memes about that were pretty funny on the internet. But I think the big thing with how underwhelming that episode was kind of just because they had the real big banger in Book of Boba Fett. Mm-hmm. So it kind of made sense for that to be really the season premiere, and then this to kind of just be episode 2 or 3 of season 3. So I think they kind of just dealt themselves a crappy hand, and they were like, all right, we're just going to use this as a setup episode, even though had they waited for the reunion of Grogu and Mando for the actual Mandalorian season, I think we would have been singing a different tune for our reaction to the first episode. But nevertheless, it was fun. It was good to get back into the universe, period. I think the other big thing was there was that pirate, whose name I don't know if he was mentioned or not.
I think his name was said, but he had like all the green stuff on him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was.
Definitely a weird looking dude. He was like a Wookiee, but with a green pre-order skin on or something. I don't know.
The ghillie suit.
Yeah. So that happened towards the end of the episode to kind of, I guess, set up a potential antagonist. And I think he is looking for a specific part to reboot IG-11, right?
Yeah, because do you remember what the little guys are called?
No, I just know that they're in those shitty ass excuse for the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, they couldn't fix IG-11 currently, and he needs to go get the part required.
Okay. So I guess that's where we're off to now.
We did have a really cool space battle. That was probably the best scene in that episode. I mean, there was 100%. Also the shootout. Pretty cool. Mm-hmm. And then we saw the space whales. Forgot the name of those. Purgils. So yeah, they did pack a lot of little things in that episode. There just wasn't anything that was like crazy, you know?
Mm. And that's fine. I mean, in a 8-9 episode season, there are going to be slow moments. It's not like a Kenobi short series, where it's 6 episodes of crazy. But yeah, it was good for what it needed to be. It was just underwhelming for a season premiere, but hopefully we got some fire this week. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if there's really an episode I haven't enjoyed in all of The Mandalorian. Maybe the one with like the frog mom. You remember that like side mission where you had to transport the mom with her baby frogs?
Yeah.
And they like stopped and there was the spiders on the ice planet. Yeah, I hated that one.
Yeah, me too. But I probably hated it for a different reason.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm ready to get into this one if you are.
I'm ready.
All right. Well, before we do, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here. Also hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. We got plenty going on the channel right now. Bad Batch is coming back very, very soon. By that, I mean we're finally going to release our recordings for that. We have a Patreon where you can get the full-length reaction to Mandalorian, Last of Us, Bad Batch, whatever's on our channel. The full-length reaction is available over there for a fee. Be sure to check that out. Link for that's in the description, along with the link to join our free Discord. Talking that daily, talk about all of our favorite shows, so check that out. There's also links to our social medias, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram. And yeah, Corey, let's get into episode 2.
All right, let's go. We celebrating? Oh, it's a race, huh?
It's Tatooine.
Let's say 2 months. Right, settle your snout. I'll put a rush on it. Tell the Jawas the Rodian left. Right, let's get this thing back together again. Quickly, before he sees you. Go strip another speeder. It's food to Eve. It's right.
Reunion, we're always happy to see.
So, where's my guy? There he is! Woo-hoo-hoo!
I'm here on business.
Oh, are the Hutts back? You taking up Boba Fett?
I need a droid part.
Boring. Memory circuit.
Every time she starts talking, it's just the funniest shit.
Sorry, pal. No chance.
Yeah.
I need my droid fixed now.
Which is why I think you should buy this beauty here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you this for half the price and throw in a free oil bath.
Sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, he's no IG-11.
Now, don't be a coward. You're an astronaut.
Oh my god, you see that in the background?
I wouldn't rely too much on this one. Its circuitry is a little fragile.
All right, kid. You ready for an adventure?
That's really pretty.
Yeah. Tatooine at night isn't really the worst place ever. The Mines of Mandalore.
All right, we're going there.
Really didn't think this would be episode 2, but I'm freaking ready.
I grew up there, on that moon, Concordia. And that's Kalevala, where we visited bo-katan. A Mandalorian has to understand maps and know their way around.
All right.
I'm gonna need you to scout ahead and analyze the atmosphere. There wasn't a question.
Bro does look clean with his oil bath.
True.
The droid will be fine. I just need him to take some readings to make sure it's safe.
Mythosaur.
Here, look. You can watch him on the scope.
Where'd he go?
R5.
We're at the mines. Wow.
Ah.
Those ruins look crazy.
Ooh.
Okay.
That
What do we have here? Rip.
Dead is what we have.
Rip.
Oh, rip R5. Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. See, bro still does not know how to wield the Darksaber yet.
Yeah.
Bye.
Long way down.
Uh-oh.
The charts were wrong. The atmosphere is breathable.
All right.
Bo-Katan was right. Mandalore is not cursed.
Yum.
Time to explore some more.
Mm-hmm.
See what we find.
Yeah, let's go back into the cave that we just got jumped by some ogres. Oh, this is like deja vu to season 7 of the Clone Wars.
Looks like they're not alone down here. It's a helmet. It's pretty similar.
Looks like Death Watch.
Oh my god.
That
you like
scared
jump
me.
Scares?
Yep.
Bro, what is this?
I don't have the slightest idea.
What were they doing on Mandalore?
It's got to be some kind of like trap.
It's like a crab mech.
Wow.
That's a lot of helmets.
It's like somebody's booby trapped the mines to keep people from coming back. Has an eye? Gross. Oh no, because somebody's in it. Or something.
What is that?
That, I would qualify that as something.
Yeah.
Looks like a transformer.
Looks really cool.
Or honestly, it looks like a Geth from Mass Effect.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oops. Bro, if Grogu picks up the freaking Darksaber, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah, theoretically, he'd be able to use it better than the Mandalorian. So.
Yeah.
It's looking like it's up to Grogu to save the day right now. I don't know exactly how he's gonna do it. Uh-oh.
Bo-katan.
Bo-katan. What?
He's gonna have to dodge all those creatures on the way out. Probably.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yep. Oh, it has wings.
Bro.
Up we go for like a mile.
That is so funny.
Oh, great.
Oh, we saw this in the trailer. Okay, it is actually so funny just watching him like skirt everywhere.
Yeah. Let's see if he knows how to use the map.
Ooh. Then we get some little Grogu Bo-Katan action.
It's gonna be
That's
awesome.
gonna be dope.
An unscheduled visitor.
She's like, what does he want now?
Let's get rid of him once and for all.
Oh,
She's big mad.
it's not very hospitable.
Maybe I didn't make myself clear the last time. I want to be left alone. What happened to him?
Yeah, he can speak.
Download the astromech, find out where they were.
Yo.
Here we go.
I love her ship, dude. I got it in Lego form.
That's sick.
So the last time she was on Mandalore, I don't even know if she was there for the purge. Crazy.
It's an insane shot.
Okay, kid. I'm gonna need you to guide me to him. Can you do that?
There's just actually nothing I dislike about Bo-Katan. Her armor's sick, her ship's sick. She's sick. It's just a dub all the way around.
All right, they got R5 on surveillance.
On cams.
Yeah.
This was once a beautiful civilization. My family ruled it all. Now it's a tomb. I knew quite a few Jedi, you know.
That she
I
did.
don't know what they taught you about us, but there was a time we actually got along quite well. Fought side by side.
So anyway, I started blasting.
The kings of the planet meet the rightful queen of the planet.
Yep.
Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
She's like, bro, I am Queen Mandalorian.
They used to live in the surface wastelands beyond our cities. If they survived, I wonder what else might have to.
Mythosaur.
Alluding to something there.
Ow.
That's unpleasant.
That's such a funny droid. I wonder if he's made out of Beskar. Oh, she.
Oh,
please.
Let's go.
Yes. She actually knows how to use it too. Good night.
That was hot.
Can you hear me?
Oh.
He back.
Wait, what's it gonna connect to? Oh.
Great.
Of course.
Are you trying to say something?
Behind you.
Classic.
Dog.
That was quick.
She is so nice with it, bro. I love her character.
What happened?
I saved your life.
How did you find me?
Your kid. He's tougher than he looks.
What is this?
You've never eaten pog soup.
Poggers.
No.
Can you appreciate the irony?
I'm not going with you.
What are you talking about?
I must continue to the mines of Mandalore so that I may be redeemed.
I was waiting for him to say something about
I
it.
think that it's adorable that you actually believe these children's stories. But there's nothing magic about the waters. I will take you.
To the living waters?
Yes. You'd never find them on your own. Not in all this wreckage.
Grogu's noises, man.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Your father sounds like an interesting man. I would have liked to have known him.
He was a great man. He died defending Mandalore.
This is the way.
What are you looking at? Here you go. The living waters. These mines date back to the age of the first Mandalore. According to ancient folklore, the mines were once a mythosaur lair. Mandalore the Great is said to have tamed the mythical beast. It is from these legends that the skull signet was adopted and became the symbol of our planet. This is it.
I think you're onto something, Blake. With the mythosaur.
I might bust.
Are you all right?
I swear on my name and the names of the ancestors that I shall walk the way of the Mandalore, and the words of the creed shall be forever forged in my heart.
Yeah, I figured.
Guess bo-katan's getting a dip in the living waters as well. Did not expect the waters to be that deep.
I didn't either. Nor did I think he fell that far that fast.
I mean, he got pulled down by something, right?
I think so. I feel like we got a little love story brewing between bo-katan and Din.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yo. Wow.
Oh. No way.
Well, that's the second time she saved him.
Bro. Don't do that. Oh my God.
The mythosaur wasn't a myth after all.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? All right. We're back.
Yeah.
I'm so excited now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, Mandalorian, like the show as a whole, like, cool. Yep. Gangster. When they do stuff like this to just play with my heart.
Yeah.
Like this is, I swear, when Wyatt sees this, dude, he's going to have, I need to text him right now. Because I'm pretty sure he has it either tattooed or on his Jeep. I just don't remember which one.
The mythosaur.
Yes. He has it somewhere. He needs to see this right now. Okay. So a mythosaur survived.
Yeah.
Seemed kind of like I kind of figured it was where it was going, but
yeah, you were saying mythosaur since the beginning of the episode.
It's just like it made sense.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't think we've ever seen one in Star Wars, period. You just know what it is from the legends.
I mean, wasn't one in the Christmas special or whatever? I remember talking about this in Book of Boba Fett.
Well, yes, I think Boba Fett rides one, if I remember correctly. But Wyatt just said flying, about to take off.
Okay.
I'm going to say land. You need to see this episode right now. So, like, I'm going to be honest, I don't even really know what they do.
I mean, they're big and they look cool. That's enough for me.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like dinosaur level. Pretty sure we both love dinosaurs.
I think they're like this like super mythical, like powerful being.
So a dinosaur, but magic. Even better.
And here's the thing, like, this is part of the problem I have with this series. Is this series takes place between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens. So between the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy. If there is a living mythosaur that could unite the Mandalorian people, there's no way that that's something that's just ignored in the fight against the First Order. There's no way. So this is why I'm still on the retcon the shit out of the sequel trilogy train, because this is like a big deal. Yeah. Big ass deal. So what do you think? Other than, I mean, we can sit here and have a chub for the mythosaur all we want.
Day, yeah.
Holy Lord.
That was a very interesting episode. The pacing started out kind of slow. But we were exploring Mandalore for the first time. I thought the set looked amazing, like the CGI. It was all beautiful. The destroyed ruins on the surface of the planet and down below, the underground city. Den got in a lot of trouble this episode and had to rely on his son, Grogu, and Bo-Katan to rescue him. I thought Grogu did a phenomenal job getting out of there, using the map to make it to Bo-Katan's planet. And I like the way they had that discussion in the ship, where he tells them a good Mandalorian has to be able to navigate using a map. And that came into play as we saw. we go and get Bo-Katan. She's on board after she sees that it's Grogu alone. And yeah, we get to see her.
Yeah, she's like, it's time to get rid of this guy once and for all.
Yeah, she's about
just
to
Grogu. Okay, I'll run to save him.
Yep. And just seeing her like go to work down there, she was even more badass than the Mandalorian himself this episode. She was the Mandalorian, like the capital V Mandalorian. And then we get to the point where she's rescuing him and she's on the ground and she uses the Darksaber, and she used it so well in both fights. It was just a cakewalk. It's like me using Rivers of Blood and Elden Ring, like everything in front just gets demolished instantly. I know you don't really get that reference, but
not at all.
Yeah, anyone who's played Elden Ring will know that that's what Bo-Katan was with the Darksaber. And yeah, I just thought it was a great episode up to the point where we see Den going into the waters, and that scene was actually kind of giving me chills because it was so simple, just him taking off his gear and walking into the water. But when he started like reciting, I don't know what you would call it, but
the creed,
when he started reciting the creed and walking into the water, there was just something about it that like felt special. And you see the camera pan out and him walking into the water and the ripples in the water, and you think, you know, something's happening. Maybe he is redeeming himself. And then he gets pulled under, and you said you were expecting it, but I was like so lost in that moment that I wasn't thinking about that possibility. So when he gets yanked under, it did startle me a bit. But yeah, that was pretty much the whole episode up to the point that we see the Mythosaur, which was the cherry on top. And I just thought it was great. A big pickup in, how do I want to say this? It was a lot more entertaining to watch than the first episode.
Oh yeah, the pacing increased tenfold. And while I mean I kind of saw what was coming, it doesn't like diminish the moment. Like I had chills basically the entire episode because, you know, you seeing Mandalore versus me seeing Mandalore is two different things, because in the Clone Wars, Mandalore is featured, I'd say, as a minor area and a minor character, but like the Siege of Mandalore is a intricate part in, you know, the fall of, we'll just say, Darth Vader for avoiding spoilers today. But so I've always wanted to revisit the planet since, you know, especially once this show came out, the original season 1 of this show, and then we started talking about The Purge and the Book of Boba Fett or whatever it was. It was just like, it was basically edging, for lack of a better way to describe it. So to get back on the planet and see, you know, Din mentioned Concordia, which is awesome. The capital of Mandalore, which also starts with a C. The name is slipping my mind right now. That's like the capital city they were at. And just like seeing the ruins of it, as Sundari doesn't start with a C, starts with an S. Seeing the ruins of Sundari when Bo-Katan was flying in her freaking, like, one of my favorite starships in the entire Star Wars galaxy, hands down. It was just like bone chilling, bro. Literally bone chilling. And so, like, was I saying Mythosaur from the beginning of this episode? Yeah. Was it kind of obvious that's where they were going with it? Yeah. But it was just like the perfect payoff.
Yeah.
Seemed a little rushed, but it's like, what are we going to get now? Mm-hmm. For 7 episodes, like, maybe we get a little love angle between Bo-Katan and Din Djarin, which would be freaking awesome. 2 of my favorite Star Wars characters. And it's like, now they've both bathed in the living waters, per se.
Yeah.
And, I like going as far as saying, Din rides the mythosaur and unites the Mandalorian people. Like, that's completely within reason. Especially if they, dig into this. My literal made up. I got nothing to back this up with, but my literal made up Bo-Katan, Din Djarin romance. If they dig into that, dude, he could really just unite each end. And the mythosaur is kind of like the Darksaber. Like, it will literally, like, what am I thinking of here? When those scenes where somebody, like, all these people see one thing and they all just rally behind it. Whatever the word I'm looking for here is that would help my argument. That's kind of what the mythosaur is. So we could be talking about Mandalore becoming a major player in the galaxy again. And then having them completely be ignored in the sequel trilogy. Let's just focus on the greatness that is this episode. And the bright future that is this show. And what it means for the future of the Star Wars galaxy. Like, Mandalore becoming whole again is like just an insane concept.
Yeah.
So the pacing was slower until, like, Bo-Katan showed up, in all honesty.
Right. I didn't expect that. It's like, where are we going from here? Like, they're just exploring. He gets captured. I'm thinking Grogu's gonna, like, physically save him, like, somehow wield the Darksaber or just use the Force to get him out of there. But going back to get Bo-Katan, when last episode she said no, I feel like that was a good way to subvert our expectations. We're not expecting it. And then actually bringing her, it's just, like, exciting because we wanted that. We just didn't know, like, when we were going to see her in action again.
It was a little bit of a flip-flop. But I'm not gonna complain about it because of where we wound up.
Yeah.
So I cannot wait for next week.
Same.
Cannot wait, because that's just like a freaking mythosaur, dude. Come on. And then you ended on that?
Yeah.
Oh. Here, I'm sending you a meme in the pack chat that.
All right.
Oh, man. This is. Oh. I don't even know, like, what else to say. Like, I'm mind blown. This is peak Star Wars. This entire series has been peak Star Wars, if we're going to be honest. Just the best thing Disney has going since 2012. So I don't really have anything else to add other than this is just freaking greatest day ever.
Yep. Great episode. Excited to see where they'll pick up in episode 3. And hopefully we have our Mandalorian back, Kojo, to watch with us.
Yeah. They better literally pick up from the moment they, like, get out of the water.
Yeah.
I want Bo-Katan's instant WTF. That's what I want. So I got nothing else left to add. I'm gonna be sweating until next Wednesday.
Yeah, I think we had a good, healthy recap. This episode deserves one.
Mm-hmm. I love this show.
Same, it's my favorite.
Ugh. All right. Well, before we head out, if you enjoyed this episode as much as we did, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss our upload next Wednesday. If you enjoy this and want to catch our full-length reaction, head over to our Patreon. That link's in the description below, along with a link to join our free Discord and links to all of our social medias, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram. And with all that being said, we'll see you guys next week for episode 3.
See you then. Take care.